You stop mowing your lawn. It's gonna be fun to edit. Cut! Hey guys, it's EllaBellaSuperstar. Welcome back to another video. Hey guys, so sorry for the angle. I'm gonna try not to make this a long video, but I'm kind of predicting this video because I got asked it a little bit when I moved from Florida to Indiana. So, if you don't know by the title of this video, I'm moving to Pennsylvania. I moved from Kentucky, and then a year and a half later I moved to Florida. After I was born. And we moved to Florida, and then it was about 7 or 8 years in Florida, about 7, and then we moved to Indiana, and I've been in Indiana for about 4 years now. We're coming up on 4 years, and I've never really explained this. I've explained it to family members and close friends and people who ask it, but it's kind of a long story, so I thought I'd just do a video and then I can point them in the direction of this video. So we're going to be talking about why I'm moving to Pennsylvania and why I moved to Indiana and pretty much what my dad's job is, because that has to do with it. Okay, so my dad is Josh Martin. Here's a picture of him. And he is right now the state youth director of Indiana in our discipleship, in our religion. So if you don't know, there's a whole Christian community, I guess, and there's different things. There's Catholic, there's Baptist, there's Pentecostal, there's bunch more of those. I just named the ones that I just got off the top of my mind, but those are just the ones that came off the top of my mind. And in those categories, there's those are different beliefs, I guess you could say, in the Christian community sort of thing. We pretty much, in those categories, we call ourselves Christians. And so I know people who are Baptist. Some of my family's Catholic, but me and a few other of my family members are in Pentecostal. There's also churches that are for all types of different religions. But I and me and my family are, my close family, my grandma and the 4 of us who live in the house, are Pentecostal. And there's different types or different church names sort of in the Pentecostal, and our title, I guess, is Church of God. So there's Church of Christ, there's so many different ones. I can't go through all of them, but we are Pentecostal and we're Church of God. And so pretty much in the United States, for each state, there is a state director or state overseer, which our friends, our state overseers, actually live right next door to us. That doesn't always happen. But I'll get more into detail of that later. And so there's a state overseer, and then there's a youth director. This is what my dad does. So pretty much, he's the youth director for Church of God, Indiana. And so we have, I think, over 100 churches that we go to, that we can, we sometimes, go to them. We've probably been, 50 of them, I promise you. And so sometimes he preaches for youth groups, sometimes he preaches in boys clubs, and right now, in the position that he is in, we also pastor a church. So that doesn't normally happen, and that doesn't normally come with a job, I guess. But also, since he's the youth director, my mom is in charge of girls club. And so both of them, and mainly my dad, that puts him in charge of youth camp, kids camp. So, when I say church camp, my dad runs it, and so does my mom helps. And they will assign the kids go in this room, this is what we're going to have in the camp store, this is the food we're going to have, this is the campsite that we're going to have, like all that kind of stuff. Youth rallies, he goes to Kid Fest, all these things that are with youth and kids, and every once in a while every Sunday he preaches at our church, and every once in a while he'll go to a new church about once a month and he preaches there. And then on Wednesdays he also preaches at other churches. If you can grasp any of that, it's kind of confusing, but if you can grasp any of that, good for you. You can continue watching this video, but if it doesn't make sense, the rest of this video will not. Oh my gosh, there's so many things. And the people of Pennsylvania were like, hey, let's interview the youth director of Indiana. So we sat down and we had a video chat, Hey, we want you to do what you do in Indiana, but here in Pennsylvania. So that's how we are moving to Pennsylvania. And so pretty much, now we're going to go into even more detail. They can give you houses. So when we moved from Florida to Indiana, they gave us this house. And this isn't with every state, but for Indiana, they gave us this house, and they were like, okay, here's where you're going to live or whatever. You guys, I haven't really done a house tour, but I will. And then next door, which isn't every state, next door is the state overseer, and he has his house. And so they kind of, I guess, assign us houses, and in some other states, sometimes they'll give you money and say, here, go find a house that you like, and we'll give you money to go buy it. But in Pennsylvania, they have a house for us, and so we're, like, getting pictures and, like, mapping out the rooms and stuff like that. I will do a house tour when I get to Pennsylvania. Do not worry. But we'll be living in Carlisle. I'll put it up here because I don't really know how to spell it. But it's, like, a small little town, and that's where we will be, and we're, like, an hour away from Hershey, Pennsylvania, and we are about 2.5 hours away from New York. And I'm super excited about that. Yes. And so we will still be doing online school, homeschool. We're also looking into other things. But yeah, that's pretty much that. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. I am filming this on June 4th, and I will be able to upload this next week because I'm not allowed to tell you guys until next week. So right now, only close family and our, like, church people know and all that kind of stuff, but it will be announced to the world, I guess, next week. So I'm moving to Pennsylvania, which is like 8.5 hours away. Let me see. 538 miles from Greenwood by car, and we'll be driving up there, so that's gonna be fun. I will be vlogging the whole entire thing, and I've already started packing, or we've already started packing, because when I post this, it will be moving in about 50 days. We'll be moving in August. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up. And if you have any more questions about the whole situation down below, let me know and I will be commenting back. I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Ella out. Peace.